Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Denver Broncos taking on the Carolina Panthers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll drop to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Complete.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bronco offense with Drew Lock from Missouri in charge.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lock. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They run. It's Kamara. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Kamara
A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Second and 12. Now Kamara. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Alvin Kamara on the carry.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
Broncos 3, Panthers nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Well, let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and the 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He rifles complete, caught by Moore.
The pass.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. On 4th down, the Panthers send out Michael Palardy to kick it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Kamara, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Locke working out of the gun. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Alvin Kamara.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Clock now on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. This is the tight end, Fant. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's the option. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Runs it on the option.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Panthers.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Justin Lane on the tackle.
What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the 46.
2nd and 4. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
DJ Moore.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
5 brings up 2nd.
On the slant, completes to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, Kamara. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Kamara. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9.
The 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Another Denver.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now to the air, Lock into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Carolina.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Number 35, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the counter, here's Kamara. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Now back to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Finding room inside the 40. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Number 22.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He was brought down by Von Miller. It's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21.
Complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Oh, now Miller slow in getting up. He's still down on the ground. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Is good. Makes
that drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Lock got a man open in Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the carry. Dante Jackson on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock completes it to Fant on the right side.
Lock's pass.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's a gain of 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Operating from the gun. Lock. Got a man. It's Judy complete.
Jerry.
First down Broncos as Lock finds Judy.
For a Denver Broncos.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
1st and 10 at the 38.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now Lock again. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Lock's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this.
This is intercepted. picked off at the 22, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout.
Second down.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 14. And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas.
The pass.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. A gain there of 21 yards.
Carolina.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start out west at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, and it's the Saints who are out in front. Michael Thomas, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. From there, let's head off and check out a second game, and it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Complete to Noah.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 35.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Lock to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he just falls short down at the 1 for Denver. 43 yards.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Kamara, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. That time, a 6-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
50 seconds. Mike. 50 seconds.
Back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now by Von Bell. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
The pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Pick up to 2 yards.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
2nd and 3. This is caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll set up a throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 12 yards there and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now to the air, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Kamara on the carry.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Denver. Shoves him aside. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now here's a throw that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
The pass.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Number 35.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And a bounce back here for him after a slow start. And sometimes that's how it goes with tight ends. Those catches in their games, they can go in waves at that position.
And you get so locked into stopping them that you think, okay, hey, look at that. We've held them down. And the best ones, you really don't hold down for an entire game. They're going to get their catches. Your job is to keep them from being big-time catches that break you down totally.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Running with Kamara, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Ben Burkervin. Brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's Locke. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Locke working out of the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Locke, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And this will leave him a yard short.